Hello everyone, I'm the Games Detective and today we're playing Roots Devour. This is an interesting and dark mix of various things, as we're gonna see in a moment. It has some deck building mechanics, it's roguelite, and it has some horror, survival horror, and a bit of resource management as well. So let's get this first. And we have 100 blood. It costs 11 blood to consume this rat that is going to give us 41 blood back. So it's positive overall for us. Same for this one and for this one. Let's get to the altar. It's going to cost 12 water and 25 blood, I believe. So that gives us a deck pack. That is going to be this, I believe, or some of these. These are the cards that we can go getting step by step. Let's get one of our cards here because this one is too far and it will involve a huge consumption of resources. And it's much sensible to do something like this. So now that goes 16. And we get that, which gives us 2 fireflies. Okay. Now let's go with this rat. This is too far. So let's go with this rat. And these guys, we cannot digest them straight away because they are bigger, significantly bigger than a rat. So we need a digestion card to make them digestible. Now we can do that. They give us 70 blood. Okay, and now we can go for this rat, probably, which is a bit expensive. Let's say we put one of the cards here, and that gives an oxen and 3 these various rats that we can consume. And from here we can, I don't know if this is worth it doing. This adds packs to our deck. So we will see what we got later. And let's look at the map. This is, by the way, where we started, where I started this level, but then I have here a save point. That's why we're starting here, the video instead. So we don't need to go this way. However, it might be interesting to go this way. Which is probably the way we have to go. Now, let's get to the watchtower. And here we are. Okay, this is way too far again. So let's put something there. I don't know exactly what we want to put there. Not too far. Reasonable distance. Okay, this blocks road, and okay, that's not good because we cannot get there. Let's put a firefly here, for example. And then we can get here, and from here we get there. It's good to be consuming this. We have still 3 of them. And now we have a corpse. And there's something here, apparently. And this is not known. So I think let's gonna put another one of the deck of cards here and see what we get. Okay, let's get this firefly, a deer, rat. There we go. And okay, that sounds good. Altar. And we get this rat. And continue this way. So another pack. One more and one more. They adding over there. These 4 here that are unknown. Let's consume this rat. It's kind of free to do it. And we cannot consume the deers. We have to come this way. Let's place something, let's say, there, midway. Okay, digestion, digestion, and a deer. Now we can use this one here. It's not super efficient, but seems like the best way forward. And some things over there. Let's continue there. And we could get into this one probably, or we can see. Okay, we have a rat there and a watchtower. Okay, the watchtower is gonna show us what we have here, right? But as this is rock, this is all gonna be rock, and we're not gonna be able to go through, which doesn't make sense to waste 5. Okay, it's not too much. Let's use 5 and see if we are wrong. Okay, no, we were not wrong. And we don't have anything that can effectively destroy the rock to get into this wellspring. And that will be really good because this will refill our water, I'm assuming, considering that is all a wellspring. Okay, so a rat that can get things for us. This will be interesting. A lot of blood here if we digest all these 3 deers in one go. But we need to progress this way, and I want to... There's another deer here. I want to say this. This is, I feel, very important for us. So let's put, let's say, one there. Okay, oxen, and a firefly. Oh, your hand is full. Oh, really? Okay, let's remove one oxen then. I did 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, we can hold 8. Okay, in that case, let's make use of this oxen here. Oh, we cannot go. We cannot go to the deer. That's the problem that we have. So let's put a firefly, let's say, here. And now that is 3 plus 25. That's much significantly worse. Let's go here and get the rat. From there, here we got some packs and still have 3 of these. Okay. That, more packs. Unknown, really. And one more. So this is how far we have managed to get. Let's get this rat. Consume. And now there's rat footprints. That's 20 blood. That's a rat here. Overall, that was worth it in the overall exchange. And here I don't think we can get anything. This probably ending here. There should be something here, but we don't have anything to destroy these thirst thorns. That said, let's think about going up there with another guard, let's say there. Okay, another firefly, digestion, and again, oh really, again, let's get rid of one firefly. And honestly, there were 3 deers here. I'm gonna digest them. Okay. This 19, 18, and 12, but they give us 70 each, which they are getting there slowly. So more block roads. Let's use firefly. Can we do that? That's 6 and roots. Oh, okay. Body fragments. Okay, so we want that. Ooh, what's this? Predators around. Jackals. So are these gonna be enemies? Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, can I get this and this? Okay, and this is fragment. Okay, body fragments. Okay, get rid of something. I think probably gonna get rid of the oxen, as we have two of them. And oh, okay, probably, but we need so many. Let's get rid of this one. Okay. Okay, so what is then the path? We need to come here and get here, I guess. That involves putting like something like that there and there. Okay. But they're coming. Why? Oh. A jackal has escaped. Okay, have we eaten them? Is that what it means? Maybe we have eventually managed to. Not sure if I want to do that really. Let's put something here, I think. Digestion, block road, and another digestion. Okay. Let's use some of these digestions with some. Where do we have deers? There's two deers here. That sounds good. Okay, let's get that and that. So, and oh, from here we can get this rat and this rat and this other rat. Okay, so that's a lot of blood. Ooh, nicely done. Okay, there's some rat here. Wondering if we can. Maybe it is worth it. So okay, so this costs 0, so it has no cost. And then we can consume this rat, which sounds good. There's an altar here and something more. We can consume these rats, which sounds fair to me. It's not the direction we want to go to. But, okay, 3 block roads. That's not necessarily bad, because there's only one left. And we can use that in our advantage, I think. So let's put this one here. Digestion here. And that's going to allow us to get a few things here. It's not quite good, I think. So let's go back to our main path. And let's put something we cannot do that because there's no space. Okay, there we go, space there. Oxen, and we can get a rat. We can get this rat. The residue, useless. Okay, and it cost 24 there. Okay, fine. Forest path. What has happened? Have we kind of teleported or gone through a cave, probably? Something like that. Okay, watchtower, 7 blood. Another altar. Frog. Okay, a frog. First time we get a frog. Digestion. Let's get this digestion. Oh, again. Oh, no. Okay, we need to be better on using things. I cannot use this digestion now. Okay, let's get digestion in some deer. There's deers here, so let's get digestion here. No toxin. This one, and consume this guy and get this guy as well done. And oxin is reduced blood point consumption by 3. Okay, so how about these ones then? Then this one's gonna be it. Let's get digestion on this guy. Get here, and now reduce. Something like that will it be? Oh, I see. I think I understand better now. This is worth it, and this is not worth it. Fine, fair. So we have recovered some and made some space here. Now we can go back to here. Oh no, actually here. And oh, there's something pretty interesting here. What is that? It's not something that we know. Road to hill. Okay, path to forest, frog, a tadpole. So this one, oh, but this costs 15. If we are very close, that gives us 10 and recovers 10. It's not massive, really. I mean, it's that we don't win anything, but we get closer to that frog at least. Fine, let's say we get to this altar. Bit expensive. Tentacles, not sure what that is. Cannot be directly connected, but can be removed by digestion. Okay, so digestion also helps us to remove things from the map. Okay, let's go for this. Let's see what is this. Conquer. Okay, so we have kind of found another save point. I want digestion. So I think if we played again a new game, we could start from here. That's what it means. There's a deer, snail, and who knows what else. And flesh chunk. That's 50 blood. Can we... It's a bit expensive. Okay, just to see what we have there. Okay, all block stuff. Discover, get that, and get some more blood. One more of this. Okay, where are we going? I don't know what expects us in our path. Back updated. Let's say we get there. Okay. 15 to that tadpole. There's a bigger cut here. And we're running out of water, I believe, so... Okay, how about... in something here? Not enough space. Oh, really? So if there's not enough space, that's gonna be painful. How has that happened? Unsure. How about going this way then? This feels like the only reasonable path right now. Digestion. Let's use the digestion with the deer. And get there. Let's see. Path 23. Another forest path. We're doing fine, I believe. Okay, watchtower. Watchtower can be useful. Wondering what we will get there. Let's go. That's only 6. Okay, flesh chunk. Oh, will this refill our water? That will be absolutely great. Okay, let's continue. Let's get first the rat and the piece of the path. And a torch. What is a torch? Fire. Okay, not sure what that means for us. And a fruit. But we cannot go through the rocks. And we still have not found absolutely anything that will allow us to go through them. Some, oh, erosion. So if we get the fruit, oh, that's totally worth it, I believe. So how about we put a card, or we cannot put cards there, not like that, but we can put this one, for example. That's a bit of an investment. Corpse and the fruit. Okay, now we can get that, and we can destroy rocks, and we can do something with them. Not these ones probably, but okay, finally we get that. I do want that. I have 59 water still, so let's get something around here. Digestion. Let's use the digestion with this there. And now get this rat. And there's more opening here. Oh, torch. Cultists, what are you doing? Okay, limb. A bit expensive to get there. But something has appeared here. Let's look at the map. They are here. And we are there. And there's a chest there. No idea what the chest will give us. Oh, wellspring. Okay. Or maybe that's worth it. This will take some of our water, but maybe it's worth it if this gives us water as well. So let's come this way. Digestion. Okay, again. Block. Get that there. Connect there, and path. What is this path? Okay, again. Oh, this can... Wait, how do we get here, actually? Because looking at the map, I think there's no way through here. Let's look at that. We have to put something there. And okay, the acid soil finally. And we can digest this guy, but I'm gonna hold on. Let's look at how we use that. Can we... Okay, this we got. If we destroy this, we cannot destroy this. Where are the stones? We saw a lot of stones here. A lot of them. And there's a wellspring here. So how about... Can we use this there? That will destroy all that. I noticed this. What is this, actually? Okay, so this is fragile. Oh, I see. Or do we want to come here? I think the water is tempting. But... probably is what we need the most. We still have 55 water, so how about we hold on that and we get the water from this other one here. Maybe? No. There. What? Insufficient blood? Really? How come? Oh, that... Because that says it costs 145 blood to place it. Oh, I didn't know that. So we need to eat stuff. No, we don't want the tadpole. Oh, we need to eat more stuff. Okay, we are low on blood. That's a problem. We can get this guy here. And we might need to wait a tiny bit before we can place that one there. Okay, minus 140. Oh, seems thing, but this is only 11, this tadpole, actually. Unlock revelation. What has happened? Oh, new feature unlock. Nice. At the start of each run, you may select a vessel to summon your roots. Each earn inspiration points through various means. Once complete, Mother shall reveal her will. Okay. So yeah, unlock and omen completed. So we have this. That gives us... Okay. 2 points of inspiration, which we will need to figure out what is for. Now my main concern right now is need to get through here, and I think this is gonna be the best use of the soil actually. So how about we leave that one here? 2 more. Okay. What does this do? Can be used as a stepping stone for root growth, but why would we want to do that? Sure. Okay, let's see. This will be 11 and 13, and okay, this is short. Okay, so now use the soil here. This, can we get this for? It has not worked. It has not. Maybe what? I was expecting that this will be destroyed. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. So I think we are going to end this run sooner than I thought. Okay, what about... Okay, but we cannot digest this guy. Okay, but we are progressing, of course. And we cannot digest this guy either. We cannot progress this way. So the only thing that we can do is... I think we are completely blocked right now. Unless there's chances to do something in this direction. Which might not be the case. That consumes way too much water. And we don't have cards, and we don't have blood enough to... That's a problem. Maybe we have come here and we shouldn't. I think that's gonna be the end of the run. Disease. Okay. Let's look at it, and yeah, that seems to be the end of it. Because we cannot digest this. This will cost some blood, some water that we cannot really afford. And how about this, just to dry out something? Oh, roots. Oh, come on. No way. We cannot digest this guy, and maybe the only thing is, can we put this nectar here and then connect here, and that's kind of the way we save it. And I believe, yeah, exactly. So that's how we get our resources and go back before we die. And now if we return, we might be able to unlock new things. Let's look at that. So I'm curious about the meta progression. Okay, so we have unlocked this claim. Now we can carry 9 items with us. And that's all. We have also found a new location and a new companion, which is all. We already knew that, I think. Now, do we have... Oh, secret path. Okay, that's good. We have this meta... This is block to continue with the meta progression. Upgrade this is block as well, but apparently we have this. Costs 120 water to unlock, and that gives us water boost. Unlock another water boost, and get to drink. Fine, fair, and that's where this path seems to end. Right? Okay, skipping that. Now it has a cost, of course. So, yeah, and that means that when we start a new run, we can add this and this. Okay, this has a cost of 5. That now I understand. It's not 5 slots. It's the cost. And we can carry both of them with us when we start a new run. Okay, that's it for today. That was Roots Devour. Quite interesting, very different game to probably the usual, but quite fascinating at the same time, don't you think? Let me know in the comments. I would like to know. Thanks for watching and happy gaming, everyone.